Hey Nikkei, how's it going? This is your godfather. I was playing around with some video and getting ready to go to St. Louis. And in St. Louis, there was some clay that the Lord's been working on, and that clay has been used to bring forth a Taron. So that's cool. So Taron is, of course, you know, my grandson. I want to say great-grandson. It's like I feel like I've put so much time into all this already, working with that clay some. Trying to stay out of the way and let the Lord work with the clay, right? That can be a challenge. But anyway, Kneekay, as my godson, and as far as I know, you are my only godson, godchild, non-gender specific individual that is being guarded by God by me. And if there are others, my apologies. But anyway, Kneekay, since I only have one godchild that I know of, and one grandson at this point in time, I need to really get busy on not being so distracted with all the other things I'm doing, and make sure I start putting out more regular videos for you. As you know, I've been trying to look for a team to help work with the amazing Kneekay project, with the different, like superhero type stories and things like that. And I guess I could move a little faster with all that, but I was trying to let it be more organic and slower and just kind of share with people around. But it's really, really hard for people to see. So many people are basically blind or in a stupor or really, really, really distracted. And so, I don't know, it's odd to me how little people can see, but it's also encouraging. Like now, the time we're in, hey, that's Charlie, wave at him. Kneekay says hi, Charlie. I'll catch a video of him some other time. He's my neighbor. He's a really good neighbor. Wonderful witness of the Lord. There's another neighbor down there that's a terrible witness of the Lord. Not in any specific direction, I won't share, but I will say that they move property lines, and so that's wrong. That's against kingdom principles. And so whether they call themselves a Christian or go to a church that's called Christian, that's not Christian behavior. Oh, the lady across the street from us is a wonderful daughter of the Lord. Has walked with him for so long, and she is a member of, oh, sorry, I was talking out the window. She's a member of Crossway Baptist Church. That's real close here by my house in my neighborhood. So I'll introduce you to these different places in my neighborhood, Kneekay. You're really going to like a lot of the individuals. I'll introduce you to a bunch of them from Crossway and different places. There's a ministry called Freeway Ministry. They work with individuals on the streets and stuff like that. I met basically one of the founders. I was talking to him today, and he's out making disciples and then teaching other men to make disciples, because that's what our Lord told us to do. And so, of course, one of the things I need to do as a godfather is teach you about God. So we're going to focus on that, doing that for Taron as well, and I'm going to go see him. He's around the same age that Clayton. I don't know, do you remember when we were there and we were climbing in the mountains, and we went, when we drove up to where there was snow? So like there was one place that was so hot and the other place snow, and just experiencing those different elevations, and that place that must have been at least a mile high, I guess. That was a lot of fun, very beautiful too. We'll have to come see you again real soon. Clayton actually flew out there once to go to a concert at that hotel that we went to. You know, the one where The Shining was filmed? And but he only just went to the concert, so he like had it all planned out. He flew, got the rental car, went to the concert. Concert was done, went back to the airport, flew back home. So that was pretty cool that he could do that, but he didn't have time to stop and say hi. So and I'm definitely busy with actually. Here, let me show you what I'm working on, because you might have some interest in it. And even if you don't, you gotta make believe you do, because I'm your godfather, so you gotta, show a little respect, man. Respect. T. I don't think Tiger's out here. All right, so here's some flowers and stuff we've been planting. I need to get the weed eater in there. I had one battery. I tried to let Gracie use a pressure washer. Of course, then Sylvia, she wanted to pressure wash the house, so she did a bunch of washing while I was working on setting up a library and a studio. But then I found out we didn't need it, so then I had to take it out. But that's all taken care of. Here's some flowers we planted last year that are coming up. Not too bad. I had some lambs here I was going to put out, but then I didn't have time. I think it might have died. Unfortunately, sometimes I get distracted with all the other stuff. I try not to waste the things that the Lord gave me, but share them with others that can use them. But sometimes that just bothers people with what their plans are and stuff. But I think those look pretty nice. And Sylvia does a lot of the stuff around with the flowers, like as far as this area. These aren't too bad, weed eat around and stuff. They got some more flowers on the side, but this area here, they grow so fast that we have to clean it up every year and pull it back, and so she does a lot of that. I would be okay with it being more just rocks. Oh, that's the lilac tree we moved from our old house. I'll get you some pictures of that and tell you the story. Because again, I know you're interested, or if you're not, you have to make believe you are. Alright, so our dishwasher had a little bit of an issue. It still kind of works, but Sylvia wanted to get another one, so I found one. It looked nice, everything works, whatever. But I still need to go hook it up. So we were a little busy with the tree that crashed in the back. Hey, where are you going, old man? There's Baxter Butt. In the amazing Kneekay story, he's got an electronic hip, because look at how he walks. So what I'm doing with some of the videos is doing them like live or recording them ahead of time. And, oh, that's a bicycle Sylvia got, but I don't think she's going to do a lot of riding. So she got like some stationary stuff or whatever. I was thinking about donating it, but I don't know. She likes getting the money back out, maybe. Hey, where you going? So these were. So this is, here. So this will give you a good example, So these boxes here, thankfully they had nice boxes. So they're able to stack. There's a set of these. This is a Bible commentary called The Expositors. And then those boxes there. So, and these two boxes right here. So these are all books that I picked up yesterday at the bookstore. That's an average size load, maybe a medium size, not a large load, but just, it's a fair load. So that's what I'll get every, I don't know, I guess right now it's probably about every 4 days, 3 to 4 days. I don't know, maybe more quicker. And then I'll go through them, and I would sell some online. That way Sylvia doesn't worry about me spending all that time with books, because I'm actually making a little money, but not much. And then I, try to donate them all, but I was trying to find other people to help share with donating and stuff, but haven't been able to. So I took out a library with a bunch of shelves, and look, I got most of them taken apart, put there, and I got some more back there. Some of these shelves are the original shelves from when I was out of work. Baxter, come on. Hey. Hold on, he's not listening. Oh, wait. You know what he does? He makes believe he's old. Come on, let's go talk to him. All right, I got Kneekay on here. He's gonna find out what you're up to. Yeah, just ridiculous. Oh, and if there's people watching this on Facebook, I'm not sure why you're watching it. It's clearly just for Kneekay and, you know, maybe for Taron in a few years. So, yeah. I mean, you can watch it, though. It's no problem. Hey, what are you doing? Huh? Why are you acting like you can't hear? What is this? Huh? Say hi to Kneekay. Yeah? Big butt. He's got a really big butt. Yeah, don't tell anybody. I told you. Yeah. Big butt, big butt. I think in the amazing Kneekay universe, it's part electronic and it throws out sparks. And he likes spinning around in circles and saying, let's play, let's play. And isn't always focused on the task at hand. Speaking of not being focused at the task at hand, come on. Stop just standing there, Susega. Alright. So, anyway, I was doing more of the sorting and trying to list a few online here. I just got a bunch of Jimmy Swaggart stuff in that in, and Donnie Swaggart. That would have been cool for like one of the resource areas if we had room, but we don't. So I don't know. I'll see. I'll check with the archives and make sure they have it, because it does tie in with some of the work I do here. Jimmy Swaggart was actually in line to be General Superintendent of the Assemblies of God, so there's a lot of stuff happening in the church realm. Oh, I'm going to be, so this is just some that I only have these because they're like, I was listing them online or whatever, but I guess we're going to get rid of a lot of that stuff now because I just don't have the time. But the good news is, if I do less with books, I'll have more time for these videos. What do you got down there? Oh, let's see if Triple T's here. Oh, nope. Yeah, he must be outside. I thought he might come when he heard me outside. He's either sleeping underneath. Let's see. Yeah, I don't need to show you the other books or anything. Show you the backyard. Okay. Books really aren't that important. As you know, the only reason I ever got into books is because I'm a trash picker. I just like redeeming stuff. So there's the pressure washer. Well, yeah, that's the pressure washer. We had another one. It's a battery one, but we'll figure it out. So we probably have to restain some of this, and then of course this is Sylvia's like secret place. Although I guess I told you, so no, it's not so secret. Where she goes and has fire in the morning. When there's no red flag warning, of course. No breaking the law here. But anyway, yeah, so she has that all set up, listen to her music. I got that ladder out. I was cutting some dead branches on when the storm came through. Let me go this way first. These, what I think they're called trumpet vines or whatever, the hummingbirds like them. I started to see some hummingbirds. There's that. I guess it's a flower. That's actually, oh wait, is it? There might be two trees. I may need to do a little cutting on this one. Yeah, I thought it was a mulberry. There were some gooseberries here, but I took them out, and then this table, someone had made it for Sylvia, but they didn't use the right kind of screws, so I think it can be salvaged, but I'm not good with woodworking, so it might not be a task for me. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So, I better not take too much time because I still got to stream this. I guess I could just upload it. So, this is where the figs are. So, it used to be like one just little stick or whatever that we planted, and then it just keeps growing out, and then it'll breed long stalks and grow figs. And I'm gonna plant, I think, like 4 more. So I'm thinking I'll do like one over here. I don't know if you can see me. I can't see the screen. So here, and then like there and there, like between. I don't know. It's a hassle to cut around them, but that's all right. That's just a pretty tree. Kind of annoys me, but Sylvia likes it, I guess. These are raspberries, like a wild raspberry. I moved from the old house. You can see the flowers. Yeah. And then this is mint. Smells lovely. If you have the smell app on your phone, you can push the mint button. This is the Apple Mint. If you have the Advanced Pro version, if you have the basic version, well, you should buy the Pro version of the smell app. Yeah, don't worry, Kneekay, you know that's not real. Those are flowers. There's some other flowers and so forth in there. That's a weed. It should be pulled right now, but give it a chance, right? Some more mint. I kind of grow it as ground cover. It grows easy, and when it flowers, it's a pretty flower, and the pollinators like it. And I like pollinators to be able to pollinate and be happy, because then they pollinate if they're happy. This is oregano. I had a Greek and I had an Italian oregano. Unfortunately, this box setup I didn't work out, and I lost one of them. So I think this is the Greek, unless of course it's the Italian, in which case it's not the Greek, but then it would be the Italian. No, I'm pretty sure it's the Greek. I used to have a box here, took it out. Still got those chives. I don't know, I tilled in here a little bit. There's gonna be good soil. I don't know, gotta watch how much time I have sometimes. So, what do you call those? Blueberries? Yeah, I haven't done good with blueberries. They're harder to do. Maybe if I get a mature plant to put with it as a cross-pollinator, and then put a little more acidic in the soil. Cucumber, tomato, used to be a box, took it out, just gonna do it on the ground. Onions, asparagus. Oh, I need to find out what these bugs are, if you can see them. Look it up, find out, tell me. I need to get something out here to spray it. Well, like essential oil. I don't like using poison. Who is that? I don't know. Oh, these are so what were those? Blueberries? These are blackberries, right? These are thornless, and they're beautiful, and they get huge. I'll have it climb along here. I need to cut out some of the old ones. Yeah, I got a few extra old ones in here, so yeah. All right. Oh, tomato. Well, you say tomato, and I say tomato, but that's vice versa. That's actually a potato right there. There's some volunteer squash. I don't know, that's not always good to use volunteer squash. You pretty much do need tomato, pepper, flour, tomato. I thought I had some more flowers out here I needed to plant. I don't remember planting them all. Maybe Sylvia planted some. What was this one? This one's spearmint, I think. And then blackberry, raspberry. This one does have thorns, but I think it was maybe a yellow raspberry. I don't know, we'll find out. First year to get fruit on it, so I just planted it. So what was that? Spearmint, peppermint. There's pepper plant in there. I planted some seeds there just to see what comes up. Berries, mint. Had some potatoes and some onions here last year. I'll put something probably here. Oh, that was a pepper plant from last year that I brought inside and then just put back out. Some more mints. This is, I forgot. Who are you? Somebody. And then this is a lemon. Ooh, that smells good. Use that smell app on that one. This is well worth the pro version, because this is like a lemon balm, but there's different types of lemon balms. There's like a lemon thyme. Just man, yeah. That's what makes it worthwhile. This is jalapeno from last year. I took it inside. It was at Axe Ministry Media Group. I'd left the fruit on it. Almost completely dead. So we'll see how that does. cilantro, parsley, sage, onions, jalapeno, sage, beautiful flowers though. Tomato, variegated oregano, I just figured the leaves look cool. Rosemary, this is cool. This is a spicy oregano, it really is spicy and it's good. This is a lemongrass, so yeah, hopefully, there's a little green there, maybe it'll come up. Pepper is, I guess, some kind of a basil. I didn't like it that much, but it's a plant, let it live. Catnip that apparently someone likes rolling around in somewhere here. Alright, almost done. Here we go. These are pears. Lots and lots and lots and lots of pears. This tree always gets lots of pears. I bought this frame years ago to put plastic on it, put it in a little greenhouse, but I'm not good at any kind of construction stuff and things like that. I get pretty busy doing other things. I guess I get distracted with books, but I'm going to be cutting back on that. There are pears. Oh, this is gooseberries. So all of that, am I tracing it? All of that. Gooseberries. I got some thornless blackberries, but these gooseberries have serious thorns. Let's see if you can see them. Like that. Yeah, something like that. So they're coming out, and that's just a native tree. And then here are apples. Yeah. Something happened with my screen. I couldn't see hardly anything at all. Oh my bad. Yeah, that was bad. Did that work? I don't know. Anyway, that's apples. So sauce. Yeah, so I showed you where I was going to put the... We used to have the bamboo growing real tall here, but we cut that all back. You can control things if you want to. I got way too many weeds. Again, I don't spray, so I'll go out with a weed eater and cut them down. And then, oh, here's good news. So, let's see if I can show you where the tree fell on my neighbor's gazebo. So, this is actually all gazebo stuff from my other neighbor. He took one out that was in front of his house, and it was really nice, and he didn't have a use for it. So he was just going to get rid of the lumber. So he gave it to me. And so it's all treated. It's all really nice. So we're going to use that to replace the damaged parts on the gazebo and work together to clean up the mess from the storm. Because that's really what you're supposed to do, right? I mean, no need running around with all insurance and stuff. I mean, I don't know. You can do that too, but work together. So this one... tree is mostly dead. Didn't fall in the storm or anything, but a lot of dead. So my neighbor's gonna help take that out, or he's gonna take it out, I guess. But he also wanted to take out that one that broke off. If I had more time, I'd put the images of it, but I just don't have time to sit at the computer and edit in like the pictures of when it first happened right now, but I will later. So that's why if I upload it at one point, and then I can share it with others later. So yeah, here's where it smashed the fence. They've taken out most of the gazebo where it was smashed, and then that's where it smashed the corner of the shed. And it's hard to see, I guess, the part that broke off. It was huge. It was way up. It hit branches over there. It broke off a branch. Let's see up there. When it came down, that's how big it was. Right, Baxter butt? All right. Where is your brother? He must be sleeping inside, hiding on me. So there you go. All right, Nikki. Now, I think... Let me remember. Oh, yeah, I did not start this stream with a green screen, so I don't have to go back to a green screen. Normally, I try to, if I start with one, end with one, so... I am going to go and... Oh, there's T. Hey, Triple T. How's my boy? So there is Tiny Tasty Treat, as Baxter knows him, but Tigger Tiger Tommy, I think, is his official name, and time traveling. There you go. Thespian is what he calls me. Wait, no, what he calls, I don't know. But Triple T, I often call him T, and it's hard for me to see this screen, so I don't know if I'm getting him or not. But looks like he's somewhere on there. How you doing, Big T? My boy. And you gotta talk, you know, street out here because his friends might be out here, so you know he's cool and all that, and tough. And it's T. You gotta say it with enthusiasm. So in the amazing Kneekay story, right, he has 3 tails, and they're used for time travel. And as we go through the omniverse, fighting the forces of the Dark One, I got some great pictures of the funnel crowd that was over, or I can get some. Over by the studio the other day when I was working on starting up one of the Godfather things I'm doing with some of the Roman Catholics that I'm working with and stuff. And Baxter, how you good on that, rolling around in that? You good? How can I see this screen better? So I'll have to get, I know, I'll get it like a shade for it or something. Well, really what I need is equipment for doing things, but since this is just for fun, for my godson, Baxter, oh boy, just don't, never mind. Nothing to see here, kids. Kidding. Get him, T, get him, T. Hey, watch the sniffing, buddy. This is supposed to be kid-friendly. What's the matter with these guys? Yeah. But I don't want to get too distracted. Not take time from my godson. Certainly going to take time from my grandson. And as always, my father, upmost in my mind as I serve my King and my Lord, Jesus Christ. Right, T? You good with that? Yeah. All right, Nikki. Thanks for tuning in. If you're not Kneekay, well, man, that didn't sound right. If you're not Kneekay, I guess you're welcome, or thanks for tuning in, or I'm sorry, I'm not sure. But yeah, have a great day.